Hello children, how are you? I hope that everybody are staying home and safe. So, in our last video, we have discussed about condensation and also how the clouds are formed and how the rain will fall onto the earth. Have you understood that, children? I hope you have followed the video carefully and have done the given homework. Very good, children. So, today we will learn more about this rain. So, we were learning about how rain comes. How rain comes. We were talking like condensation, evaporation is very important for the formation and forming of the rain. So, children, if you are having clouds in the sky, definitely few clouds will give us rain and few clouds does not give us rain. What is the main important thing that is making this rain to come? We have also discussed about the different monsoons that we see in the climatic conditions of India. Okay, children. So without any late, now let us start the video for this session. This is a very important topic, children, that is water cycle. So what is this mean? Water cycle. See, what is this water cycle? As you know, children, rain is very important source of water. Why? Because on the earth we have different sources of water. But if you want greenery everywhere or if you want good growth of crops, rain plays an important role. As you know, plants directly depend upon the water for the process of photosynthesis along with the sunlight and carbon dioxide. Okay, children, we will see what is the importance of water cycle in this session. Firstly, let us discuss about the sources of water. Okay, children. As we know, the main source of water is rain. Without rain, we don't get the different sources of water. See, the rain falls onto the earth and it fills the ponds and lakes. Why? Because these are the smaller water bodies. Okay. Not only this, it will also fill up the seas and oceans. But we will see how the rainwater is mixing up into the larger water bodies, which plays an important role for the water cycle. Okay, children. So the rain which falls into the ponds and lakes fills up them, and once the lakes or ponds are filled up, the water overflows from the ponds or the lakes and they form streams. Chinna chinna pilla kaluvalu anantam. Okay. These streams join to each other and they become bigger streams. Okay. So once the bigger streams are formed, they will always try to go and mix up with the rivers. See, children, in some villages, if you observe, the formation of the streams and the bigger streams which leads into the rivers. Once the rivers are also filled up, do you know, children, the rivers also finally reach the destination of either seas or oceans in which they are present. Okay. So the rivers also come and mix up with the sea water or the ocean water. So, you know, in this process, some rainwater goes into the ground and forms as groundwater. See, children, the mud has a capacity to absorb water. If you pour water on the soil, what happens? The soil absorbs the water. If more amount of water is poured at a single point of sand, what happens, children? After a certain point, the soil stops absorbing. Okay. So these absorbed water is stored in the earth as groundwater. Okay, children. So the main source of water is the rain, and the ultimate source where we have large amount of water is the seas or oceans. Okay, children. It is clear for you? Very good. Now, we will come to the procedure of water cycle. I said that cycling is a regular process. Not regular, it is a continuous process. So, if you ride a cycle, the wheel turns continuously. Yes, children? Yes. So, in the same way, the water cycle is also a continuous process. We will see what is this water cycle. Okay, children? Come on, look onto the board. See here, I have drawn a pictorial representation of the water cycle. See, these are, for example, if you take here, these are the water bodies. It could be seas, rivers, ponds, whatever it is. But most of the evaporation or the greater percentage of evaporation happens in the larger water bodies. So the larger water bodies are seas and oceans, right children? Okay, so the water, due to the heat of the sun, the water starts getting up heated and it started to form vapors and water vapor is formed. Okay children, due to the sun's heat, the water which is present in the water bodies get heated and the water is converted into water vapors. So what is this procedure called children? Evaporation. Do you remember this word? Evaporation. Very good. So the heating up of water changes the liquid form of water into vapor form. Okay. As you know that evaporation is the first step. Okay. Now, once the water vapor is formed, what happens to it? Okay. Once the water vapor is formed, what happens? The water vapor, which is lighter than the water, moves away into the atmosphere. Yes, children? So here the water vapor which is formed will move into the higher space of the atmosphere and there it forms into the clouds. So what happens? The water vapor is formed into clouds. Okay children. So up to now have you understood? Let me give you the quick review about this once again. So the water which is present in the larger water bodies. So the water in the water bodies gets heated up by the sun and the water is converted into water vapor. This process is called as evaporation. Okay. Once the vapors are formed due to the lighter weight than the water vapor travels to the higher altitudes and there they form into the clouds. So now the clouds are ready. So how the rain is fall? If these clouds, they have to undergo the process of condensation. See children, once the clouds are attacked by the cool air or cool breeze. See children, the cool breeze of the air initiates the process of condensation. So here the vaporous form of the clouds or the vaporous form of the water will condense, means they are converted back into water droplets because of the cool air. So once the condensation process has started in the clouds cannot withhold the water and they form bigger drops of water and they fall down as rain. They fall down as rain. Again the same process. The rainwater is again collected into all these water bodies. Yes, the rainwater is again collected in all these water bodies, some into the ground, and again the water is been evaporated and the clouds are formed and condensation happens. Again the rain comes to the earth. So this is a cyclic process. See children, this is completely a cyclic process. So there is no gap in between this. So this complete process of water is called as water cycle. The complete process of this is called as water cycle. So simply we will see here the conversion of water into water vapor on evaporation. How the water is converted to water vapor? On evaporation. The conversion of water into water vapor on evaporation forms clouds, and the clouds in the process of condensation, convert back into rain, and this rain is fallen onto the earth. Okay children, so this complete cyclic process of evaporation and condensation is known as water cycle. What it is children? The complete cyclic process of evaporation and condensation together form water cycle. This is very important thing children. It is very important for your exams also. So do learn it properly. Okay. So nowadays there is something happened. Have you observed children? How many seasons are there for us? We are having 3 main seasons. What are they? Summer season, rainy season and winter season. Yes children? Okay. These are the 3 main seasons that we experience. So, because of pollution or the imbalance in the nature, because of pollution and the imbalance in the nature, this water cycle is being disturbed. So the water cycle is being disturbed. So children, to maintain this water cycle, we have to do few things. See children, I'll read a paragraph for you so that you will understand how this water cycle is being disturbed completely. What are the reasons for the disturbance of this water cycle? We will see, I'll write them on the board. Okay, now we will see the reasons for disturbance of balance in nature. See children, nature is our mother. As the mother cares for the children a lot, nature also cares for all the living things on this earth. Okay children, if you disturb this nature, what happens to us? The nature is disturbed and it also disturbs us. So the people or the living things which are living on this earth are completely disturbed. See, we will see the major reasons that are causing the disturbances in the nature. The first and the foremost point is deforestation. The first thing is deforestation. What is the meaning of deforestation? The meaning of deforestation is cutting down trees. So nowadays the culture have been developed. Everybody started living in high quality houses with completely full furnished homes. Yes children, if you want to build up houses or if you want to get good furniture, do you know children, the trees have to be cut. You have to prepare the furniture or build houses, or if you want more space, you have to cut down the trees. And first important point is children, trees are our protectors. Why? Because trees give food for us. It also gives the main thing, that the air, that is called air. It takes out the carbon dioxide and gives us oxygen. Yes children? Oxygen is an important thing which is very useful for the living things to live. So there are main uses with the trees. But what we are doing, for our comforts, we are cutting down the trees. We are clearing the forests. See children, if this go on, what happens? The levels of carbon dioxide and oxygen will differ and the climatic conditions will change completely. Okay. Okay. The second important point, it is pollution. Everybody wanted to have a bike. It is very good. Everybody wanted to move in a car. It's very good. But children, we have to keep in mind that the automobile pollution is causing more damage to the mother nature. We want electricity. We want all the products from the stores. So to get all these products or to have the electricity or to have the comforts for us, we are creating pollution in this nature. The polluted air which is coming out from the automobiles and the factories, which contain more amount of carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide and some kinds of sulfates, it is causing more damage to the nature. See children, this polluted air is causing global warming. Global warming. What is the meaning of global warming? The global warming is nothing but increase in the temperature. Increase in the temperature. So nowadays in summer season we are having around 40 degrees centigrade. In near future, if this pollution rate is more and more, these temperatures will rise more and more. If the temperatures are rising more and more, the condensation procedure will not take place. If the clouds are not condensated, the rainfall will not be there. See children, how interlinked they are. Because of pollution, because of deforestation, pollution is increased. Because of pollution, temperatures are increased. If more temperatures are increased day by day, the condensation process does not take place. If condensation does not take place, there will be no rain. Okay. If there is no rain, what happens to us? See, first one, the decrease in the rainfall. Next one, disturbance of the water cycle. So the seasons are varying. Summer season is coming in the rainy season is coming in the winter season, and the winter season again moves from December, January to March and February. See, there is a disturbance in the whole nature. Okay. Deforestation is affecting the pollution. The pollution is affecting the global warming, or that is called rise in temperature. This rise in temperature, decrease in rainfall because of lack of condensation. Okay. Decrease in the rainfall. If the rainfall is not proper, disturbance of the water cycle. Okay. In many metropolitan cities, the scarcity of water is more and more. It is increasing day by day. The people are suffering because of lack of drinking water. See children, not only the disturbance of water, it also causes floods and droughts. Either the disturbance of the water cycle leads to floods, or the scarcity of rainfall or the decreased rainfall leads to drought. Do you know what are these? Floods and droughts. Floods means varadalu. ఎక్కువ కండెన్సేషన్ ప్రొసీజర్ ఎక్కువ అయిపోతే ఏమైపోతుంది? వర్షాలు ఎక్కువ పడిపోవడం వల్ల ఫ్లడ్స్ వచ్చేస్తాయి. మోర్ వాటర్ మోర్ ఫ్లడ్స్ కదా. వరదలు, వాగులు అన్నీ నిండిపోయి, చెరువులు అన్నీ నిండిపోయి ఏమైపోతాయి? వరదలు వస్తాయి. వరదలు వస్తే మనకి ఏమవుతుంది? ఫ్లడ్స్. వరదలు అంటే ఏంటి? ఫ్లడ్స్. అన్నీ కొట్టుకెళ్ళిపోతాయి. ఇళ్ళు ఊర్లు అన్నీ కొట్టుకెళ్ళిపోతాయి. అవునా కాదు? ఒకవేళ వర్షపాతం లేదు, రెయిన్ఫాల్ లేదు, అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది? డ్రాట్, కరువు. పంటలు పండవు, నీళ్లు లేకపోతే పంటలు పండవు, పంటలు లేకపోతే తిండి ఉండదు, తిండి లేకపోతే Anarogyam. See children, everything is interlinked. One activity depends upon another activity. So children, these two main things, the deforestation and the pollution, are causing a major damage to the nature, and it is impacted on the mankind. So from this lesson, what we have learned? What we have learned, children, you are the people for the next generation. So I want you children to think about these important issues. If our mother nature is very angry on us, we cannot survive on this earth. So try to decrease the pollution. Try to decrease the pollution. There are many kinds of pollution that we see on the earth. Okay children. The first and main one is the air pollution. So children, air pollution and deforestation have to be cut down, or they have to be under control so that the water cycle will be continuous. Okay children, I hope you have understood this lesson and the importance of water cycle. And now I am going to give you a pictorial representation of the water cycles. Children, if still you people cannot follow the videos, please don't hesitate to give me a message on the WhatsApp group. We are here to clear your doubts, and also try to get your books. If not, at least download the books from the PDF. Okay children, so that you will follow the videos and also read the textbook part. Reading textbook gives you extra knowledge. I hope you will understand, and that's all for this video. We will meet very soon in our next video. Stay home, take care. Thank you.